What's going on, everybody? It's Steve, and welcome to a little game on the phone I've been playing for a while. I'm sure if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan like me, you've been playing it as well. And that's the new mobile game, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I've heard different variations, but I think I looked it up and that's the way it should be pronounced. Again, it's a remake of an old browser game that came out, I believe, in Japan exclusively. So I just wanted to jump in a little bit, show you guys what it was about. I didn't want to do a straight off first impressions because of this. It is a free game, which worried me. So I was afraid that, my first impression, I'd be fine with it. After an hour or two, I'd be hit with paywalls. So luckily, I haven't. I've beaten the first two worlds, and I haven't been hit with the paywall. It hasn't asked me to pay for anything, really. And I just haven't had an issue playing the game, which, is weird, especially when it tries to do... it's a free game. They have to make their money somehow. And there are in-app purchases. I've seen it. I've gone to them, looked through them. It's the usual 99 cents for some jewel thing. But again, I've avoided it because I wanted to make sure it'd be true to see if this was a game. If it was a game itself, or was it just a cash grab for me. So, as you guys see, I'm in Agrabah. I'm tired of going to Agrabah in every single Kingdom Hearts game almost. But what can we do? They're obviously not going to try to revisit, go to a new world. They're saving that for Kingdom Hearts 3 whenever that launches, if it launches. So this game takes place prequel to the entire Kingdom Hearts series, pretty much just the original battle between the good guys and bad guys, light, dark versus the heartless and everything like that. I believe this even precedes, it's even before the Keyblade Wars, which almost started the series. So again, normal stuff. You gotta help Aladdin do the Aladdin movie. As much as I love Aladdin movies, I'm gonna skip this because there's only so much of Agrabah I can take. I'm replaying these games on the side, for my own personal enjoyment, and they're just rough. So I'm gonna skip this as well because again, I know there's a basic storyline, but I haven't really, I can't tell you, there's this engaging story, when there really isn't. You pretty much follow this guy, you kill Heartlesses because he tells you to, because it's the right thing to do. You're a Keyblade warrior, you create your own Keyblade warrior. I have some random custom guy I was able to create. And again, it's a real simple game. I'm not saying it's not this huge heavy game like Square Enix games on here, usually $15 on mobile games, but they ported most of those Final Fantasy games. This, you can tell it was remade for iPhones. Again, you drag around, you walk around. The first thing I always do, I like to go around, collect all these little trinkets and stuff. Things that help you upgrade your, I call them cards, but it's the way you fight and stuff are little things in here. Over here in the corner that you see right here. So it plays a lot like Chain of Memories. I feel like it definitely inspired them. I'm not even sure when this game originally came out on browser, so it could have been near sometime after that. So again, it's basic gameplay. You tap and you tap the enemy, he would hit those enemies. You swipe on the screen, hits all the attacks, and as you see, my card or the object in my attack is glowing. So I would pull that to the screen and it will do a special. So I'll do that just to show it. You go like this, or you just attack regularly. It's pretty much the Kingdom Hearts game I was expecting to be on the iPhones. When I saw the announcement, I'm one of those people who, diehard fan, but we just want to come to an end to the series, not to the series, but to the current trilogy, whatever they're calling it. I want to be finished with Kingdom Hearts. This has been going on way too long. So that's pretty much the game right there. You just do this in different environments. There's no platforming, no puzzles, not that I've gotten to anyway. This is the third world. You go to Agrabah. You go, I don't remember the first world, and then Alice in Wonderland. Oh, the first world's Snow White. So again, I did those two worlds, and literally this is all you do. You run around the map, you get to a Heartless, and you just strike away. Again, it's what I expected. I play this on the way to, whenever I have a quick 10-15 minutes to kill. It's pretty much when I play this. because it's not engaging. There's not some crazy story that's gonna keep you wanting more. It's kind of just grinding this out until eventually I think it ends somewhere. So, but they did kind of almost recreate that feeling of, you know, exploring the different Disney worlds and stuff in Kingdom Hearts, which is awesome. Again, this isn't gonna really satisfy your craving, you know, until the new Kingdom Hearts games comes out, but at least we get that 2.8 collection nonsense soon. I hope soon this year, which I believe this game is gonna be on that collection. So, or at least in a story, in a movie, somehow. Again, if you want to just skip this game, go ahead. There'll be ways to catch up on the story, the little that there is in here. Quest completed, and that's it, guys. That's literally the game. That's all you do constantly. Then you can go grind out some little trinkets to upgrade your Keyblade and some of your armor and stuff. See, the AP is something that I constantly see that you can buy, but it's constantly replenished completely. So if you're looking for like a game that you don't have to constantly keep getting asked for money, I mean, this is here. Again, I have not once been asked to pay anything, and I see that there's purchases and stuff. Well, I guess it's too late to turn back. Now, again, none of this story is really affecting anything. Like, the story in the movie itself doesn't get accomplished, so you'll get an origin for every 25 quests you complete. Use it to strengthen your Keyblade. So again, I mean, that's interesting. Third world, and they're still adding some new things to keep you busy, which is nice. And then this is how pretty much your loadout goes. Instead of changing Keyblade and stuff, it's the loadout. So obviously you start with the regular one, my treasure trove. I have the Lady Luck on right now. And you just equip these little, I'm not even sure what they were called. I always call them cards. The medals is what they call them in this one. But if you're familiar with the Chain Memories system, it kind of works like that. Can we have some new ones, but nothing I need to definitely switch out. And to level your Keyblade, pretty straightforward. You hit strengthen, and if you have it'll show you if you got the right materials for it, and there you go. I think I have it still. Alright, now I'm out of the copper ore. And that's the basic. Like, I'm gonna check just up here. Again, yeah, you can buy these jewels will let you get into the costumes. And the costumes sometimes give you different attributes. But all this stuff is like, again, World 3, and I haven't had to do any of that. Like, and it hasn't also been grindy. Like, I've been constantly playing through the stages. So you can go through your outfits. I keep the one I have on now. You obviously unlock like Riku and Sora stuff from Kingdom Hearts 1, in both female and male version, which is always pretty cool. Okay, again, gotta pick up your daily bonuses, stuff like that. Very, you know, app, iPhone, mobile kind of game, where you're constantly just getting those notifications and stuff. So again, I haven't had to grind anything. Again, there's other modes. I haven't obviously been there. You gotta complete these other quests. Special mode is just a special. It's the same thing, but with some other objective. But when it comes down to it, like these first 20 something levels I played, you run around a little area, you kill Heartless. That's it. Occasionally you'll get some sort of boss, but even then it's pretty easy. I've only lost one fight to a boss, I believe, and even then, second try they gave you a stronger friend, quote unquote, and you beat it nice and easy, quick. So again, like always, they mark the target. I do my thing. 1, 2. These guys usually take 3 hits. Oh, they're gonna take 4. They're stronger, obviously, but by the time you get to the boss, you're leveled up and you don't have that issue. Again, I like to collect all the material first, because sometimes I'm not noticing and then I kill the objective, and then I just don't want to have to backtrack into these levels. So again, I'm pretty well enough to say that, you know, I enjoy this. Again, as a side little note, it's not some crazy engaging game. Again, it is an iPhone game. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you'll probably like it. The world, the familiar materials, and kind of familiar gameplay. But this is not, you know, a jumping point for anyone who's never played the Kingdom Hearts games or don't care for mobile kind of aspects at all, because that's exactly what you're going to find in here. Again, the most positive thing I can say, and I know I've said it like 100 times already, you don't have to pay anything. being the fan I am, I would have paid $4.99 for this game. Nothing really more than that. But again, they haven't asked me for anything, and I'm happy to support them in any way I can. So warning, here goes to begin this nonsense. So we'll finish off this. A couple drags should do it. You probably have to get to my next turn, which is not much. Usually I can finish every group of enemies off within the first turn, and you get special bonuses for that. And that is, like, again, I just show you 2 levels, but every level is that. You just kind of walk around, you swipe on the screen a little bit, and you're done. You got the side objectives here, but again, they're pretty easy to defeat bandits and stuff within 1 turn. Most of them have done that. So again, unless the game gets crazy bonkers later on, they add some crazy new mechanic, that's the gist of the game. And that's all it really is so far. I don't expect it to change. Again, for a free game, I doubt that they were trying to captivate such a crazy audience. But I enjoyed this, and if I do run into some crazy nonsense that just makes the game better or worse, or I do legitimately hit a paywall, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. I'll put a video up and I'll show, you know, where that error is and if there's a way to get around it without having to constantly pay 99 for jewels and anything like that. Like AP, you saw the AP refills constantly. I've never gotten to the point where it's like I had to wait any timers. And again, I played for, when I first downloaded the game, I played for a good hour or so without getting slammed with anything. But again, I'm messing with different things and upgrading stuff. That may have something to do with it. If you play a little bit different, let me know if that changes anything. Again, I'm kind of just going straight forward through. But that's it, guys. The Kingdom Hearts game for mobile, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Supposed to have some sort of connection to Kingdom Hearts 3. We'll see how that really works out. Wanted to show you guys out there, let you know if you're looking for a new iPhone game, if it's done, you know, if it's more your taste or if it's not. Again, it's nice for me, but you know, for core gamers, again, mobile gaming and core gamers usually butt heads. But that's the game. I want to let you guys know it's a nice little time waster if you're on the bus, something like that. Have you guys been playing it at all? Let me know what you guys think. Is it kind of just some sort of cash grab, which wouldn't make sense because the game's completely free? Is Square Enix just kind of just supporting the fans, giving the fans something while all these titles are coming out? Let me know if you guys are going to download this or not, or have no interest in it at all. I understand in every other way. So thank you guys for watching, and always take care.